This video I wasn't expecting to film, but today I wanted to try the small pet supplies on Shein. Now, I know there are some strong opinions and some controversy surrounding Shein when it comes to their ethics, but I had no idea they sold supplies for small pets, mice, hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits, maybe rats. I've seen their like dog and cat section that's kind of crazy outfits for them, but I had no idea they had a small pet section, so I was very curious and I'm just having a quick look. It does seem like they sell some brands that I do recognise, brands like Book Estate. They seem to stock stuff from them, so I think it is all kind of outsourced. I don't think they make anything themselves, so I let the curiosity get the better of me, and there are some things on there that I do really want, so I'm gonna go through and have a look. First thing is this pet paw print thing. I've seen this all over TikTok at the moment for dogs and cats, but I think this one comes in 2 sizes, so this could be really cool. It's a non-mess version that you could do with the rats. I might get a couple of these to try with Hubble, my new puppy, and also one of the rats too, so that is going in my basket. Some things on there are just odd and shouldn't exist. We've got random colour hamster feeding chair. Don't put any hamsters or mice in this weird plastic contraption. That is very, very odd. But then if you scroll down, you've got things like this that look really cool. A wooden television design hamster toy. You can put bedding in and different textures and substrates. And then next to it you've got hamster hide and leash. Again, don't use these with hamsters, mice, rats. They don't need a leash. It's not going to be good. Their bodies aren't designed to have leashes on them, so if you just ignore like the questionable things on there, there are some good items mixed in, but I'm really curious about the quality, if they are a good quality wood, if they're going to be easy to put together. So I might buy something like that. We've got bamboo cheese design hamster foraging toy. That is so cute. Scrolling down, we've got stupid outfits. Why is this hamster wearing a strawberry sweater? I'm laughing, but it's not funny. And then we've got, this looks so cute. We've got breakfast cart design hamster toy. I think these are by Book Estate maybe, which is a brand that I do like. It's just very hard to get this in the UK, so I'm glad that they've got some things on here and the prices aren't terrible. A strawberry snuffle mat, that is so cute. I'm going to end up spending way too much money. I can just sense it. Oh no. See, they have got some really cool hides. I've been looking for a sandbox for hamsters that I can use with the mice. Obviously not to put sand in because you can't use sand with mice, but I wanted them to have a bit more of like a dig box with different textures in, and I couldn't find one that was this cheap, so not sure on the sizing. I should probably check. Knowing me, it will turn up and be like this big and they won't even fit in it, so probably should check the sizing, but for £6 you can't really argue with that. So I think I might have to try to really limit myself, because otherwise I'm going to spend hundreds on stuff that I don't need. I'm going to have to be quite selective, so let me know if you guys enjoy this type of video, and I might do a part 2 because there's so many things I actually do want to try and buy from them, which I wasn't really expecting. So one of those I found is this maze. Not really sure, does it have like a plastic bit on the front? It should do. I've seen a lot of people using these in hamster or mouse setups against the glass, which is quite cool, so I kind of want to try that. £12.50 is kind of, I'd say, the standard price for these. They might be maybe like £20 on Amazon or something, but it's not a terrible price, so I think I'm going to get one of them. And then this mushroom bowl is so cute, and they did have a few ceramic and also fabric mushroom hides that I was tempted by, but if you know me and my mice, I've got way too many mushroom themed things for them already, so a bowl won't hurt. I'm hoping, you can't select the colour, so I'm hoping I get a red one and that it actually survives the post. We shall see. That shall test them as how they package things, so I think I'll get one of them. And then I feel kind of bad, I'm not really buying anything for the rats. There's not really many things in the section suitable or big enough for them. I have found this, and it does have a guinea pig on the picture, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that means it is going to be big enough for rats, but you never know with these places. And it's like a hammock, perch, ledge type thing. I've got a couple of these with them already that they do really like, and I like them too. So I think they do have a brown one, which is good. So I'll add that to my cart, and for £4.25, that is not bad at all. So I did add a few more things to my basket off camera, but you guys are going to have to wait until it's all here and delivered to see what I've got. But it's going to be very interesting to see if it does look like the pictures and the measurements and how long it takes to be delivered. So I will check back in when it's here and unbox it for you. So my order is finally here. I say finally, it only took about 5 days or so to arrive, which is not bad at all. So I put it all into this box just so I can easily grab things to show you. But it did come in like this bag type thing, which doesn't seem like the most sensible idea for some of the things I've ordered. So we shall see how they fared in the postage or not. But I have no idea how they fit all of this into this tiny bag because there is a lot. Okay, so the first thing, which I think you guys saw me ordering, is a sandbox for hamsters, but I'm going to use this as a dig box for the mice. I do think if you were going to use this for Syrians, they might struggle to utilise it because it's not the biggest thing in the world. I think for dwarf hamsters and mice, it's an okay size. So it's basically just like a storage box or like a lunch box with a hole drilled in the top, which you could technically make yourself if you wanted to, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to need to varnish this to protect it from their pee. I can't really tell what kind of wood it is through the packaging, so I might have to do that. So the next thing is way bigger than I expected. I did buy this with the mice in mind, but I think you could get away with using this with the rats if you wanted to. It has got pretty big openings and it's pretty big compared to the mouse enclosures, so I'm now in two minds as to whether to use this with the rats or the mice. I'll have to have a think, but it's basically just a natural like straw tunnel hidey house thing. I've seen them just in the long versions obviously, but I've never seen them in this kind of crisscross shape. This would be really cool to bury under the substrate to help them make a tunnel system. So this is really cool, and I will decide who to give this to. It's been so long since I've had this sat in my house that I've completely forgot what I even ordered. So I got some of the mess-free ink paw pads. I got two large ones, one for my cat and one for my puppy, and then also a really cute small one. This you could use with mice or guinea pigs. I'm going to use this with one of the rats just to see how it goes, because this could be a lot more of a mess-free option to some of the other paintings and paw print things I've done with them in the past, and saves trying to clean their tiny feet. So this should be interesting, trying to get everyone to cooperate. thing does not sound promising. This was supposed to be a really cute ceramic mushroom bowl, which they have kind of bubble wrapped it a little bit, but then put it into that plastic bag. So I'm going to try to get a refund for this because it is literally in pieces. That is so sad. I was so looking forward to this, and I got the colour I wanted as well. I might have to try to reorder this and hope that it doesn't come broken next time, but that is so sad. Then we've also got this lovely looking ladder. This I've always seen in people's hamster enclosures mostly, and wanted this style, so now I know I can get this on Shein. This is definitely going to have to be varnished or something though, because once the mice pee on this, they're going to ruin that, and although it was cheap, I would like this to last as long as possible, so I've got a fair few things I need to varnish before I can put them into the mouse enclosure. Then I think this is the hamster mouse maze type thing that I wanted to put in the front of the mouse enclosure. Yes, it is. So I will get this out of the box. So it looks like this. I'm not really sure why they've given me two pieces of perspex on the front. I guess in case one gets damaged or scratched, or it was a mistake, but I can't think why else you'd need two pieces. But it looks like this, and it's again going to need treating or varnishing with something because it is that kind of untreated wood that's just going to soak in the pee. But this is going to look so cute up against the glass, watching the mice go in and out. My vision, I can see it happening. I think this is going to fit perfectly with the vision I had when I was buying this. Decided to come out. I wish I had done this 20 minutes ago when I first started filming, but the last couple of things, this I think is a multi-chamber hive if I remember correctly. It's not quite what I thought it was going to be when I ordered this. I thought it was going to be a bit like this where it's kind of untreated wood. It's not. I don't think you can really tell from this distance, but it's kind of like a shiny wipeable texture, which is interesting. Hopefully safe for them to chew, but I will put this together and then show you what it looks like. That one is this. I think this one is much more of like a leveled house or a multi-chamber house instead. I can't quite remember what it looks like, but again this has the weird like stick-on shiny texture that should be interesting. So hopefully that means one less thing that I've got to varnish and this can go straight in, but I'll show you again what this one looks like when it's been constructed. We're on to our last item. This is the only thing I ordered with the rats in mind because they didn't really have much on the website. This was like the hammock perch thing. I will unwrap this to show you what I mean. Ta-da! So it's this. This is so soft. They are so going to ruin this and shred this, but on the picture it had a guinea pig sat on top. I can't imagine any fully grown guinea pigs actually fitting on this very well, so this will be okay for the rats. I think they would just about fit inside and on the top, and it has these, how do you get them out, wooden perch things you screw into the cage, and then you can pull this off and wash this, which is similar to other things I already have in the cage. So this worked out okay. I was so dreading this turning up and being like this small, but it's okay. It's not the best quality. I do think they are gonna pull this and shred this apart, but it wasn't too expensive. yeah, that is everything I ordered from Shein Pets this time. Do let me know if you'd like me to spend more of my money and do another one of these reviewing their products. I will say I'm pleasantly surprised. Everything does seem like a decent size and okay quality. Obviously besides the bowl that arrived broken, but I'm sure, fingers crossed, I will get a refund for that. So there are so many more things on the website that I am tempted to try. So let me know in the comments if you'd like me to film a part 2 to this. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!